Hi pals, welcome to my channel Move Budgets. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on yet another video. It is Friday morning. As you can hear, I've still not got my voice fully back, but it's coming back. I did lose it absolutely completely, which was just weird, a weird feeling. But yeah, it's coming back. It's not sore. Thank you so much for all the well wishes, guys. I really do appreciate it, but it really is not sore. It's just gone. It's hard to swallow, so I am kind of coughing a wee bit, but that's just because I'm kind of choking on my own saliva. But it's been over a week now. I got it last Thursday. But yeah, we just have to go on and see how we get on. But I think I don't sound quite as squeaky. I just sound quite low. Again, apologise if you hate the sound of my voice. I hate the sound of my voice, but do your best to watch this video. I really appreciate it. And if you need to use the captions, please do. Just remember, I'm Scottish, I have a funny voice, and the captions never pick up quite what we're saying, regardless of our accent. So have fun with that. I'm just going to do a quick budget with me for next week. I've not got all the details I need fully, but we'll work on that into next week. It's not a problem. Yeah, let's crack on. I've got a busy day tomorrow, Saturday. I've switched a client from a Friday to a Saturday morning. It just makes more sense. It stops me running halfway around the country. So I have 2 people on a Saturday now instead of the 1. But it means that I have a Friday morning off at the moment until I can get another client in that place. So I'm doing my budget with me for today because tomorrow I won't have time, and I want to get some videos out. I'm hoping the more I talk, the more my voice will come back. That's what seems to have been happening over the last few while. So the more I talk, the better. I still try not to make this a really long video. Okay, so zoom you in a little bit. My predicted rollover for this week, for the week 22nd of August to the 28th of August, is £891.37. I plan on bringing in £10 from Etsy because I've pretty much used up all my sort of stores and I have quite a big order. So it may change to £15 or £20 through the week depending on what orders I am getting in. But yeah, £10 will do for now and we'll see how we go. So in total, I don't really need the calculator, but it's easier just to have all the numbers on the calculator when you're adding up. I am due to have some wages come in. They are due to come in on the 27th, but because that'll probably be a Saturday, they'll come on the 26th, but I'm not going to touch them because obviously I'll be closing out my budget, so I won't need them. So they'll just sit there for, but because they come in, I'm going to include them because I want my bank account to tally when I close out, and that's the easiest way of doing it. So we in total for the week will have £901.37. We have 2 bills to come out. We have the TV licence at £13.37, although I think no, that stays the same. And Prime is £7.99. I am considering getting rid of Prime. However, it's so good for birthday presents and things like that because a lot of the kids in my family I don't live near, so it's easier just to get their stuff that they want on Amazon and fire it straight to their address. And then mum and dad can do the wrapping for me or just give them it in the box. The kids don't really mind, I don't think, as long as they're not even as long as they're very grateful, but you know, when they get a present, I don't think they really care if it's in a box or if it's wrapping paper when they know it's from, you know, a family member that doesn't live in the same place as them. I know I certainly would be happy. So that in total means that our bills for the week, see, can I scroll out, is £21.36. Now my brother does watch my videos, so if his kids don't like receiving parcels and we prefer them wrapped, if you could let me know, that would be grand. So that leaves me with £880.01. I'm just going to do my usual. I think I am going to bring my fuel down a little bit, but we'll leave it a wee while just to make sure. Groceries is going to be £50, and that is actually including Piper, anything I need to get for Piper. That's my doggy. I did do a shopping in Asda on the essential range, and some of the stuff was really nice, but some of the stuff is just not to my palate, unfortunately. So whilst I'm in the position of being able to afford a slightly more expensive brand of the things that I enjoy, like some of the things like the apple juice and the orange juice was lovely, the cheese is fine, but yeah, some of the other bits and bobs just not really to my taste, and I normally shop in Tesco, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to do another shopping on Sunday, and I think what I'll do is have a look for Tesco's, the things I need in Tesco, but try and get like the cheapest of them and see what they could taste like in comparison. But I'm not going to stress too much at the minute. While my budget allows for me to have a little bit of the things I enjoy, I am a single person, so I probably just need to cut down on the quantity of things I'm buying as opposed to the quality. Um, but yeah, I mean, the essential range was great, but on price comparison, um, I was speaking to, I think it was Fuchsia Budgets, and yes, like their mince and their chicken and all that is cheaper, but I've seen a lot of people, I never got any of that, it was all sold out, but I've seen a lot of people saying it's a little bit fattier, and the chicken has a little bit more grizzly bits on it, like the 3 for 10 options that you get would work out kind of as cheap anyway. But I was speaking to Fuchsia Budgets and we were comparing, because she'd literally done a Tesco order and I'd done my Asda order, and we were comparing prices. And it seems that like Tesco's, it's not their own brand, it's not like a Tesco brand, but it's like Harvest Growers, I think it's called, and Stockwell's, I think. Their prices are pretty much on par with the Asda Essential range, so I'm just going to have a look there. I'm just rabbiting on, but anyway, that's what I'm going to try, because I do want to get my groceries down from £50. Technically, it's £40 for me, £10 for Piper. However, sometimes Piper doesn't need anything, and I'm still spending the £50, so I need to keep a track on that. Fuel, as I said already, is £80 at the minute, but we're going to bring it down, probably, hopefully, if the prices continue to lower. They're getting lower sort of every week here, so I live in hope, but £80 will fill my tank, so that is good. My spending and miscellaneous is going to get the £5 as usual, and work spending is going to get the £10 as usual. I am considering upping that a little bit to 15, just so that I have change, but I've not done it for this budget. I'll probably change it in September. As we said already, SCP postage is getting 10 and electric is getting 10. We're getting very close to the point where I will need to up that and put money in my electric on a weekly basis. So that's just the way it is. It's just life. So we're going to take the £170 away from the £808 and a penny, and that leaves us with £710 and a penny. £710 and a penny. So I'm going to put £95 into sinking funds this week, and I'll show you what I'm going to put that in. So that will leave, once I put my £95 in, that will leave me with £615 and a penny. So we'll flip over here into my other page. The top 5, top 6, 7 are the cash envelopes I've already discussed, but I'm going to put £5 into beauty, I'm going to put £10 into gifts, £10 into weekend away, £10 into my house envelope. I was going to get new flooring, but now I'm thinking about getting a summer house so that I can get some storage and maybe put my work desk out there, so that not everything is done in my living room. Vet fund is going to get, Christmas is going to get 10, vet fund is going to get 5, car insurance is going to get 10, car tax is going to get 5. Now, car insurance and car tax is all for 2023, July 2023, so slow burners, but it's good to get them started. Emergency is going to get 10. My boyfriend's birthday and my boyfriend's Christmas is both going to get 10 to start bulking them up ready. I've separated him, I said in my cash stuffing video last week, I've separated him just so that I have a budget for him, because I do tend to go overboard, and it's just to try and curb that and make sure, and I will be honest, it will be a large budget, and maybe not everybody can afford to partner to have such a large budget, but I give him a lot, and that is just me, my budget and what my budget allows. in the past I have been with him 10 years, and in the past I have just pretty much gone overboard and just bought what I liked when I liked, and had no idea of what I've actually bought for him. When it came to actually wrapping it, I've no idea how much it's cost me. So I'm hoping this way that I'll just have a bit of a hold on what I'm doing. So that is where my sinking funds is going, the £95. I'm not going to put anything into extra debt this week because just because I'm not. No real reason. And I am going to put £10 into my McMoo challenge. Rainy day, daisy chain, 50p, and the penny challenge will all come from any change that I have left over in this category, apart from Etsy postage and electric, because Etsy postage is brought in from my Etsy sales, and I'm not taking a wage out of that, so it's literally just paying for anything Etsy. Anything Etsy, and electric is obviously it's getting spent, although it's in an envelope at the minute. It will be going on my meter, so I'm not going to budget anything for these at the minute because I don't know how much will be left over. It would be nice if there was a lot left over, but we just never know. So in total that should leave me with £605 and a penny in my bank moving in. I had said on a previous video that I was contemplating taking some of this money out when I get to the end of the month, and I still might do that, but I'm going to wait and see what my wages are and see kind of how the week goes. But I might take on like an extra £100 and put it into Christmas or something like that, just to bulk that up. But we'll see how we get on at the end of the week. I have this thinking about doing the 100 envelope challenge again, but if I do it, it won't be till January, and I'll just start the year fresh. But yeah, you just never know where things are going to go. It's nice to have this rollover because with the way, and I'm not going to say a cost of living crisis because it's not a cost of living crisis in my eyes. I might rattle some feathers here. I just think it's profiteering, and it's the big fat cat sitting in comfy offices getting a lots of money, and us guys are suffering. I don't think there's any need for a cost of living crisis in my own eyes. I think it could be fixed if people just got off their backsides and did it. Anyhow, we're not going to get into politics here. I don't know enough about it to have a discussion. I just know what I think. But anyway, have a great weekend. And I hope this video is not just full of rambles. I know it's full of rambles actually, but anyway, we live and we live and we move on. Have a great weekend, guys. I'm going to go. Bye.